Hey you guys, today we are going to talk about my absolute favorite fashion item to shop for, and that is shoes. Shoes are kind of fabulous because it doesn't matter if you put on a little bit of weight, it doesn't matter if you're a little bloated, you put on your shoes, and shoes really do kind of make an outfit if you get those right fabulous shoes. So we're gonna see what's trending for spring and summer of 2025, take those trends and kind of incorporate them into our lifestyles as women over 50, 60, 70, however old we are. I think our shoe wear has changed a lot. Mine sure has. I'm still so drawn into those high-heeled stilettos, but my feet say, no, Carolyn, we're not doing those anymore. We've been there, done that, and it's just not worth it. So I like fabulous shoes. I do like a little bit of a heel sometimes too, but I'm really drawn to sneakers and flat shoes and things that are just super comfortable. So I'm just gonna see what's trending and just see how I can work that into my lifestyle. So let's see, I ordered a few and they came in just yesterday, and some I'm loving and some are big disappointments. So let's take a look at what are some of the top trending shoe styles for the spring and summer of 2025. So they are calling the flip-flop the shoe of summer of 2025. We all know flip-flops have been around for as long as we can remember, but the thing is when they declare it a trend, you're gonna see it in every designer, you're gonna see it in every store, you're gonna see it vamped up, you're gonna see it every which way possible. So that's kind of fun. I've never been drawn to the flip-flop because although it's a flat shoe, I always found that rubber piece in between the big toe and the second toe kind of rubbed me the wrong way, and it was never very comfortable. But they have definitely improved them since way back when I declared I never want to wear another pair of flip-flops. So I did buy a few. Well, I ordered a few. I haven't decided which ones I'm gonna keep yet. But I would say that if you're looking for just a decent flip-flop that's not expensive and looks cute and is gonna be comfortable, I would go for the Havaianas. I don't actually have a pair, but I have in the past. Typically they're run a little more comfortable than any other flip-flop that I've ever tried. And I saw when I was in Nordstrom last time that the Havaianas have collaborated with FARM Rio. So you get that kind of Caribbean, fun, floral, and a lot of really cool designs from the FARM Rio to the comfort and the classic Havaianas. So if you're looking for just, I think they go for like $38. That's a decent price, and you get yourself a cute, good flip-flop. Shoes are really my favorite thing, my favorite fashion item. So if I'm gonna do a splurge, the chances are I'm gonna splurge on a pair of shoes. And I've said this before, that if I'm gonna splurge on anything, I want it to be something that I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of. So if I'm gonna splurge on a high heel Jimmy Choo shoe, that's just to me wasting my money because I'm gonna wear them once. I'm gonna be in agony the whole time I'm wearing them. So if I'm gonna splurge, I splurge on sneakers, and I've never splurged on a pair of flip-flops before, but I thought maybe that might be something that would be money well spent for me because I'm sure I would wear them a ton. So I ordered a few. So this first pair is from Tory Burch. So you can get them in a few colors. I just got the very basic black. It's a very simple, well-made, really comfortable. Like this piece in the middle here does not rub, or it's not uncomfortable at all. It just has the tiny little Tory Burch thing here. So if you don't like that, the designer thing screaming at you, you can barely see it. And it's just comfortable and classic and really a shoe you could wear for years and years and years. This is not a huge splurge. This is an $80 flip-flop. So it's more, you can definitely get a flip-flop a lot cheaper, but if you just want a nice, classic, beautiful flip-flop, I think this is really the best one you're gonna find. And then I wondered what you could get if you really got into the designer flip-flops. So I got these ones from Versace. So when I saw them online, they come in white and black, And this pink, of course, really caught my eye because I love pink. And they also come in like a lavender, which I later saw the lavender at Nordstrom. And it's a really, in my opinion, an ugly lavender color. Okay, these are the worst flip-flops you are ever gonna get. They are $395, so just shy of $400. They're like so heavy, like you're gonna get a workout when you're wearing them. And the shape of them is so weird. Like they're so big at the front here. And when I would try to walk, like my foot just slips out of them. They're the worst. I can't think of a foot that this would work on. So I just think that this is the worst flip-flop you could ever get. And yeah, not worth 400 bucks for sure. But then I found some that are even more expensive. Of course I did. That is such a talent of mine when it comes to shoes. So these ones are from Prada. They come just in the black and the white. I got them in the white. I love them. They're so comfortable. They're $750 for a pair of flip-flops, so that's kind of a hard pill to swallow. I actually saw a pair of Chanel's. They're kind of similar to this. See, the reason I like these flip-flops is they have a little more interest in them rather than just the straight plain flip-flop. But the straight plain flip-flop also has a place, you know, if you want it just with a little sundress or something. So they both have their place, but you know, this is a lot of money for a flip-flop. But it is something that I would wear on repeat and would love wearing, and it's comfortable. So it may be worth it for me. But I did see a pair of Chanel's that are similar to this. They only come in white, and they're actually not even that much more expensive. They're maybe $1,000, but I mean, that's still, you know, significant amount more. But you know, you're always gonna pay more for Chanel. But these ones are really cute, really love them, and I'm very tempted to keep them. So leave in the comments, do you think that is something I should spend that much money on? And real quick before we go on, if you have not yet subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell, and YouTube is supposed to remind you. I haven't been uploading twice a week as I normally do, and I'm gonna tell you, the only reason is I got a new puppy and she has taken over my life. She is a lot of work, but it's fun. So I just thought, you know what, these puppy years are gonna fly by really quickly. I'm not comparing it to when I had my son, but when I was a mom, I was just like, all I care about is being a mother right now. Everything else can fall to the wayside. All I'm gonna do is concentrate on enjoying and savoring every moment of this cute little baby boy, and I did that, and I'm glad I did. I have no regrets because, you know, now he's a grown man, and now he has his little baby, and it's the coolest thing to see him with his little boy because he's obsessed with him. Anyways, that's a lot of jibber jabber to say. I'm not posting twice a week as I was. I know I will get back to that, but right now, this little girl has taken over my world, and I'm having fun with it. So, but I do still get them out there, so don't forget to subscribe, and we can, you know, hang out whenever I get a video up. Another shoe style that they say is going to be really popular is the peep toe. I've heard people say that they are not interested in squishing their foot into a little peephole shoe, but I don't see that it's any different from a pointy toe shoe. I have really wide feet, so that is always, you know, a little problematic for me, but there are ways to find shoes. I love a pointy toe, so there are ways that I can find shoes that are wide enough and then the point just goes out a little farther. Anyways, for the peep toe, so I got these ones, and when they arrived, they're not really the traditional peep toe. They are definitely wider at the end. So the thing that I like about these shoes is that you've got a little bit of a heel, but a nice chunky heel, so you're not gonna feel like you're falling off. So you just have a little bit of height, and I like height. And yes, I'm 5'3", so I'm on the shorter side, but I just think any sort of heel looks good on, and doesn't, not to make me look taller, I just think that it looks pretty to have a heel. Even on tall women, I think a heel is really pretty. So I like a little bit of a heel. And this one is a nice one. It's just, you know, not too high, but, you know, a little bit with the platforms. You do not feel like you're falling off of it. And then if you want that security of like the buckle around the ankle, then you have that. I dislike the buckle. It's a little pet peeve of mine. I don't like doing and undoing a buckle. So, you know, if I was to keep these, I would probably find some way to squish my foot into it, which I don't think I can. So I'm not sure that this is going to be a keeper for me, but it's a cute shoe and it's very versatile. It's going to go with a ton of things. So the next pair I got are definitely a very traditional peep toe. So they do come to that peep toe point, but like I said, I have a wide foot. My foot is comfortable in this, and I love the heel. I love an espadrille. I love the color, although they come in two other colors too. They come with the kind of colorful speckles in there and like a denim. So these ones I think are just a pair of shoes that are gonna look great with any sundress I wanna throw on. They're gonna look good with, you know, a pair of white jeans. I just feel like these are ones that I'm gonna get a lot of use out of. And they're also really, really light. They feel like feather light. So I like that because sometimes when you get a clunky heel, they kind of have a little bit of weight to them, but these ones are really light. They're $189, so not overly expensive, but you know, not super cheap either. But these ones I definitely think are great for the summer. And of course, sneakers are not going anywhere. Get yourself a cute pair of retro sneakers this summer and you're gonna find a ton of ways to wear them. I got these Gazelle from Adidas. They're that blush pink. So they're also saying that blush pink is trending this year. So I mean, you don't have to trend a blush pink to make me buy it. I love me a blush pink, but it's like a neutral. These shoes go with everything, and I just love them. They're so comfortable. I do tie the laces, which, you know, that is one of the other things. A lot of my sneakers, I just have them so that I can slip my foot in, but these ones I do have to tie them. That's how much I love them. I'm willing to take the extra minute to tie the laces. So these are really cute. So any kind of sneakers that just sort of give off that retro feel is gonna be big this summer. But I'm gonna say my all-time favorite sneaker, I've been wearing the Sperry sneaker for, I don't know, maybe 5 years now, but I'm obsessed. So I got the leather one. I just ordered another pair because I have worn these ones to death. I got the leather ones, and I think the leather ones are great because, I mean, they have lasted me, and I wear them in the rain and in the mud and everything. I mean, they're done now. I need a new pair, but I mean, I have beaten these shoes to death. But they're cute with a little sundress. They're cute with shorts. You can wear them with everything. They're a little tricky to get a hold of. The white leather ones are a little tricky to get a hold of. So you can get them, the leather ones, in black or white. I think the black ones are easier to get a hold of. The white ones I just think are so versatile, which is why everyone's buying them. But I'm gonna leave a few links. I'm gonna leave everything linked below, but I'll leave a few links for the Sperry leather shoes. So don't get discouraged if the first link you click on, they don't have your size. You know, look at a few of them. You know, you're gonna find, if you really want it, you'll find it. But they also have them in canvas. So I'll also link the canvas ones, and they come in like so many different, you know, styles and colors and designs. So I will leave both of those, but I'm telling you, they are so fantastic. You just slip your foot into them. You don't need to wear socks, and they're just on the go. Don't think about it. Go with everything, run out the door, and they're cute. So those are all the shoes I have to show you today. But I'm really curious. So I've already confessed to you, if I'm gonna splurge on something, I'm probably gonna put it into a pair of shoes because I just love me a pair of shoes. What is your guilty pleasure? What would you splurge on? Let me know in the comments because I'm just really nosy and I just want to know. So let me know in the comments. But that's it for today, you guys. I'm so glad I got to hang out with you. Go do something so fabulous today. And if you have a puppy, go give your puppy a little kiss because that's what I'm going to go do now. She's been sleeping and she's going to wake up in a minute and she's going to want to play. So mwah, go have a fabulous day, you guys. Bye.